Right, howdy folks. We are back for more, what else? M19 drafting. I think it actually format changes tomorrow, so this may be one of the last few that you see from me, but we've had a pretty good run so far, got up to Diamond. Well, here I think it's a pretty easy Dryad Green Seeker. I like Drew to the Cow as well. It's, I would assume, the next best card in the pack. But Dryad Green Seeker is a very strong card. Gives you some nice card advantage, does some blocking early. Can't complain too much, so definitely going to be taking the Dryad Green Seeker. Alright, here I think it's a pretty easy Lich's Caress. Looks like the rare is missing. I noticed the AIs tend to value this card very highly, as evidenced by the fact that you never see it in packs. And I mean, it's a good card, what's to complain about? But yeah, green-black's a fine color combination. You'll note there is a green-black card in the pack. I think this guy's fine, but I think people exaggerate how good he is. So yeah, I'll take the Lich's Caress here. Any number of cards that would be nice to wheel from this pack. Dreadmod, Bristling Boar, Skeleton Archer, the Poison Tip Archer, or Meteor Golem. Not super likely, but you never know. Okay. So here I think the pick is a Vampire Sovereign. It's quite a strong card. I think it's a little bit better than the Strangling Spores, though I do like Strangling Spores a good amount. But Vampire Sovereign's just a very strong finisher. Gives you some nice life gain to buffer, and it blocks well when the turn you play it. Not much to complain about here. I'm pretty sure it's better than Strangling Spores, but it's possible I'm wrong about that. Alright. This pack, things are calming down a little bit. We've had some pretty good first few picks. I think the pick here is probably just Daggerback Basilisk. There's not really anything in another color that tempts me too much. There's a couple of decent cards. Pioneer's okay, and Havoc Devils is okay. But I don't think either of them are clearly better than Daggerback Basilisk, and it's in the same color as our Dryad Green Seeker. So I think that's a somewhat easy pick. Alright, again, nothing really too strong in other colors here. So I think my pick here is just going to be Two-Headed Zombie. I found this guy to be fine, not amazing or anything, but he's fine. So we'll take him. Alright, now here the strongest card is definitely the Angel of the Dawn. And I guess I'll probably take it here just because there's so little else. I have played Bog Stomper before. Oh, I took Bog Stomper. I didn't mean to take Bog Stomper. I meant to take the Angel. Well, there you go. Okay, here it's Ghirapur Guide or Giant Spider. I think they're both fairly average cards. Yeah, definitely didn't mean to take that Bog Stomper, but we're probably green-black anyway, so Angel of Dawn would probably be a wasted pick. I guess you could, in theory, splash that card, but I've never done that. I actually don't know which card I like better here. I mean, Giant Spider does hold down the fort, but I found Ghirapur Guide to be surprisingly useful. There's a lot of random crappy little creatures laying around it. Also of note, there's some good blue cards in the pack. So there's that, but I think these green cards are fine enough that we'll take one of them. Essence Scatter and Dwindle, I think, are both better than our green cards that we are looking at here. Alright, I'm going to take Ghirapur Guide. I don't really know what's the right pick there. Alright, I think this is somewhat easy Rocks Oracle. Well, it's very easy Rocks Oracle because none of the other cards in our colors are playable. And I'll take Child of Night here. I don't really like Neonate in a deck that doesn't have any particular synergy with it, so we didn't wheel any of those cool cards from this pack, but that's alright. Alright, Plummet's a playable card. Nothing great, but it's playable. Alright. So, okay, a pretty average start to the first pack. Alright, well we got a very strong card in Izareth the Awakened. So definitely going to take that. Gasbark Twins, I rate slightly below Colossal Dreadmaw. He's not blocking that much. And so he's pretty much, you're just paying an extra mana for +1/+1, which not really a good rate at that mana cost. So, but Izarath is a incredibly strong card. It's if you can get multiple attacks in with this guy, then it's just straight up amazing. Even if you get one attack in, though, it's going to trade for something, and then you're going to get a card out of it. Probably whatever your best creature is in the graveyard, and it just totally takes over the game if you start getting multiple attacks in with it. Shout out to Boar and to Gaspark Twin, but not this time. I always would like to make this card work, but I just don't think it's doable. We currently would have technically 2 cards that would... No, 3 cards that would trigger off it. But it's just like so slow. So I'm thinking probably here we just take Daggerback Basilisk. So 1 sec. It's kind of interesting. I mean, 2 Basilisks is kind of all you want. You don't really ever want 3. So it's like you could, in theory, take Colossal Majesty here just on a goof. I just kind of doubt it's going to be any good in our deck. Yeah. But we could try to make it good. It's kind of an interesting pick. I'm going to try it. I think Basilisk is better for our deck, but I think there's a very good chance Basilisk is going to come back, or we get back... sorry. It's either going to come back, or we just get another one. Alright, here I think it is a Fel Spectre. I've found that card to be pretty decent. We'll probably get back Thornhide Wolves, which we'd probably play. It's another 4-power creature if we want to try to make that dream work. I don't mind Skeleton Archer either. I think he's pretty good, but I think I like Fel Spectre just a little bit more. Alright, well, there's another 4-power creature, but I think we want a Strangling Spores here. It's a good piece of removal. It's a pretty strong pack overall. There's Dwindle and Angel of the Dawn as well, both nice cards in their respective colors. Bogart Brood's probably one of the better red 3-drops, which is getting somewhat specific. I don't really like any cards in this pack for us, or really for anyone. So, hi Viv. Alright, I guess I'll take Walking Corpse just in case we need a 2-drop, but don't really want to play it. Oh, it's a late heroic reinforcement. You rarely see the heroic reinforcements. I'll tell you why I did later. Alright. Apologies. I'll take Titanic Growth here. Not really anything else I want to play. Despite Epicure Blood working with my Colossal Majesty, not really what I'm interested in. And I think the only card here to take is Mind Rod. It's okay. It's a totally playable, if unexciting card in this format. I'll take Boar. Boar's a nice one. Triggers our Colossal Majesty if we get that going. Nothing really for us here. So there's a couple cards I'm hoping to wheel. I think Thornhide Wolves in the next pack, or Basilisk in the next pack, then Thornhide Wolves.
No.
So of course here, new Thornhide Wolves here. Looks like we didn't wheel either of those. Bogart Brood came around. It's pretty surprising. All right. Okay, so I don't know. That pack was somewhat mediocre for us. Wow, so there's Skeleton Archer or an Elvish Rejuvenator. I guess it's the Rejuvenator. Or Big Rejuvie as I call him. Yeah, I'll go with Rejuvenator. I guess it's slightly better. Alright, I think this is a pretty easy Druidic Cal. It's a strong card, nothing to complain about there. And this pack's not so great. Like, this 4/4 is conceivably playable. He's essentially just a 5-mana 4/4 that is maybe going to do 1 damage. I just don't want another Bog Stomper or any other card in this pack. So I'm going to take the Epic here. Alright, another Strangling Spores is definitely going to make the cut. And yet again, it's pretty much nothing here. Just a bunch of green and black cards, but they're all bad. So, I don't know. It doesn't matter what I pick here. Alright, I guess I'll take Child of Night. Nothing else is better than a Walking Corpse. This 3/2 is okay. It doesn't seem to be registering my clicks too well. Alright, this 2/2 is also better than Walking Corpse. Yeah, I'm guessing we were reasonably cut this draft. Just kind of didn't realize, like, red was pretty open, it looks like. If that's not obvious now, all these red cards in the packs. Alright, so our deck's pretty bad. We do have to make a couple cuts. I don't think we're cutting, we're probably cutting Colossal Majesty, right? Because we've got 1, 2, 3, like 4 things that go with it, so that's out. And then we probably just cut Walking Corpse, I think. We have more 2-drops than I'd really like to play, but I just don't know what our other options are. Guess we could just play another Mind Rot, but yeah, maybe another Mind Rot's actually just better. Could also just play this Naturalize. It's not embarrassing to play Naturalize main deck. I think I'll play Naturalize main deck over one of these Child of Nights. Because I just don't want to play that many 2-drops. I know Naturalize is a 2-drop, but not really. So yeah, our deck is pretty mediocre. We're playing a 5-mana 4/4. We're playing some crappy 2-drops. We have a couple decent removal spells, but we don't have like a Colossal Dread Mob. We've got this guy instead. I guess thank God I picked him accidentally over that Angel, or else we wouldn't even have Old Doggy. Though I guess he would have come back to us. Alright, so yeah, it's a pretty embarrassing deck. It's pretty bad. But we're going to try to win with it anyway. Because that's how we roll. I often find my evaluation of my own decks doesn't really correlate highly with win percentage. Yeah, easy keep. Let's hope Naturalize not a dead card. Usually you can get something. Blue and white both have removal auras. I guess green might have an aura to put on a guy. Any deck could have an artifact. Ishreth's not amazing really on turn 3, but it is a 3-power dude, so it's somewhat plausible. Alright, got the Omen Speaker. Just gonna play Ishreth here. Ready to, he's blue and white, so we're ready to go for most of the removal spells he could have. Attack. Let's give him the chump check. Alright, I guess that's why you play that card, isn't it? And Vampire Sovereign, pretty good draw here, obviously. If he was gonna, like, Luminous Bonds my Izareth, then I'm still just gonna play Vampire Sovereign. Hope that he kills it. Well, I guess better if he doesn't kill it and it just wins me the game. But if he does kill it, which I guess blue and white doesn't have a ton of ways to do. But if that were to happen... Alright, well here I could kill all of his guys, because if he goes for the triple block, I can just naturalize his token. Kind of an interesting proposition. But I kind of just want to play the 3-4 instead, just because it uses my mana a lot better. So I just won't attack. I guess I could get the extra life point if I play that guy. I mean, the 4-4 is not terrible on this board. I'm gonna play the 4-4, I'm not sure. And I don't want to trade with all three of these guys. What's he doing? Why is he looking at his Thopter than at my Epicure? Than at his Aviation Pioneer? Alright, Luminous Bonds on the 4-4. It's okay. Alright, I'll attack for 3 now. Decline that action, and then drain him for 4 here. I've always got naturalized for our Epicure of Blood for just some surprise damage. Alright, well, can't do much about that. He's got the Fountain. Could do something about that. I think we just naturalize the aura on our 4-4 and just go to town. I think I'll attack with my Druid of the Cal too. It doesn't do... I'm not. I'd rather him block. I mean, it's such easy blocks for him. And it really doesn't do anything. Because if he wants to chump block my 4-4, then he can... do that with one and then block the other, so it's better to just save some damage. Looks like he's mana screwed, which too bad for him, I guess. Alright, I'm not gonna play that card. Yeah, we just attack here. He could go for some kind of epic quadruple block on my Epicure Blood. And I might just allow it. I might just allow it. I haven't decided. Kind of makes me... No, again, because he can just... Well, I guess I want to attack with Druid of the Cal now. Because... if he wants to block Druid of Cal one of these guys, then he'd have to quadruple block this way, and I'd get to kill 3 of his guys. So I think it's worth getting in there. Now, that being said, he can just triple block here, and then like chump block, chump block. I'm kind of okay with that. If he wants to dedicate all 3 of these blockers to my Druid of the Cal, who's not doing anything, I think that's okay. And then he's not trading for my Epicure Blood, and so then I get to save my Strangling Spores and play my Bristling Boar. So I think I'm unconcerned if he wants to make that triple block. So another big question I've got is... yeah... Okay, so he is blocking... Wait, how is he blocking? Okay, he's blocking such that I can't own him. Okay, so I want to put the 1-3 last, and... so I can kill all of those. He's going to be left with just one dude. No, he's going to be left with that flyer. Alright. Yeah, let's do it this way, and we'll kill the 1-1. Doesn't really matter what we kill. That was dumb, I guess. I should have put the Omen speaker, just not have the 1-3 instead of the 1-2. So there's kind of no reason to do that. But that's how I played it. Still in bad shape, and the 1 point of toughness doesn't really matter on this board. But why leave him with a 1-3 instead of 1-2? Alright. Well, that mistake notwithstanding, we were able to win. Oh, look at that. How lucky. My quest is 20 black or green spells. Up against Uthred. Yeah, I guess you gotta keep this hand. It's pretty mediocre, but 3 lands, a 2-drop. I'm not able to mulligan this hand. I don't know about you. We got this 5-drop and 6-drop, and of course we just drew another 5-drop, but we didn't know that when we mulliganed. Alright, you got a 2-drop, bro? There's Sentinel going to town. I'm feeling Sentinel's getting in there no matter what. Alright. Oh, that's not bad. Chump check, buddy. You got the guts. Alright, well, we need to draw land. Really, several lands in a row would be good. That'd be just fine by me. Alright, yeah, that's fine. I think I'm going to wait because I could draw a land and then I don't really care about plummeting that guy. And I did, because I got 2 flyers who are bigger. I only chump check once. I'm not the kind of guy who does it twice. Just not me. Discarded a instigator. Alright, well if he wants to equip, then I guess I'll be forced to plummet. Now it's gonna be awkward though. I'm gonna draw land and have to decide what I want to do. I think I'm just gonna play my Vampire Sovereign. Well, maybe not. I'll play the Epicure of Blood. Let's get that extra point of damage. I'm not in a rush to gain that life. I guess if I draw land, I'm gonna play the Bog Stomper. Dude, don't even try to put your bullshit on my Epicure of Blood. I'm drawing that Naturalize. Alright, we'll take 4. We'll take 4. What you got? Young? Not Young Pyromancer. Alright, let's go ahead and swing with... I guess we'll leave back Fell Spectre here. Alright, so he's gonna take 4. Yeah, we'll just play the big bogey here. His priority getting doesn't really mean anything because of the neonate. If we draw land, we get to go Sovereign plus Plummet. Should be pretty cool. He's just reading all his cards. Not sure what these things do. Magic cards are confusing. They often do many things. This guy's got several abilities. Alright, we'll take 4. Just under... Ishiroth the Awakener. Gotta play Vampire Sovereign first in case he's gonna kill this guy with a combat trick, though he could have done any combat trick last turn. So I'm not gonna do it. Let's give him less info. Plus he's gonna kill this guy with a combat trick if he's got one, right? Maybe he's just going to shoot the Epicure of Blood. So I guess this makes not playing my guy a little bit worse. On second thought. Because if I had played my guy first... Well, no. But now I want to do a different line of play. Because now I want to play Ishiroth plus Plummet. That's fine. So we don't deal any damage. And hopefully Ishiroth can get through. I run the risk of getting killed by the indestructible thing. So I'm just going to kill this guy. I was somehow trying to justify not doing it, but I'm just going to do it. I don't really see any upside to waiting. His board's looking pretty bare. Alright, he got an Epicure, which is pretty lucky for him. Alright, well, let's attack for just 1. No, we'll attack with him 2. And then we'll play Vampire Sovereign. And he's like probably dead next turn. Like there's a very good chance. But maybe he'll just... Banefire wouldn't do it. We'll chump block this guy. Maybe actually we don't chump block that guy. We also have this Titanic growth, so it might be pretty moot here. If he taps down to just white and black, I don't think there's anything he could have. Oh my god! I thought I had one more attack, or one more stop. Oops, well, that was a big mistake. I don't think it's gonna matter, but I definitely meant to use my Titanic growth. Well, that was dumb. I thought I had one more stop. Oh no, are we dead? I don't think so. We're not dead, right? We can block 3 things and take 7, go to 1. Let's just not be totally stupid. Oh no, wait. Take, yeah, 7, go to 1. You block there. Oh, that was almost really dumb. Or we take only 6. Go to 2. Alright, well, no one ever said I wasn't really stupid. Not the card you want to see when you think you've won the game and you just made a misclick. Yeah, how about that? Yeah. Yeah. You gotta keep such a hand, but you don't have to like it. Maybe I'll play the 2/1 flyer. I guess you could play the 2/2 flyer now. Corrosion. Alright, I think we just get Ishrith down. He's gonna start milling us, so might be able to get something back right away. No. Looks like he's missing a land drop. He could have the 3/2 here, it'd be pretty awkward. But can't really do anything about that. And we'll play Boar. He might have a counterspell. Oh, okay. We're probably just far ahead then. He still didn't mill a creature, which is super unlucky. Decline that action. And I think we'll just play the Plummet here. Or not the Plummet. What am I saying? We'll play the Vampire Sovereign. Man, we got... Oh, there's a creature. I don't know if we're actually going to get it out, but it's a creature. Alright, he's gonna kill Ishrith. Alright, just attack both. We might just chump block each of them, and then we'll play the Rocks Oracle. I'll keep... I don't know. Doesn't really matter if I play this land or not. It might, actually. So if I draw another land, I'll be able to go Lich's Caress plus Plummet. The old defensive sleep, sure. Alright, we'll get Boggy down. Not worried about a Wrath. Still got 16 cards, 15 cards in library. Do your worst. Alright, we'll get rid of Druid of the Cow. Alright, 3-0 with green-black mediocrity. Just where I like to be. Exactly where I like to be. Quit sports, play Magic. I agree with this guy. Sports are for nerds. Wait, no. Wait, no, that's wrong. Alright, good hand. Because it has Dry Green Seeker and both colors of manas. It's good enough for me. Alright, we got both of our situational cards. Hopefully one of them is live. Not promising to play against double green, but you never know. If he chump checks me, it's going to be an interesting decision. Oh, there's a target. Just happy to have a target. And I mean, it'd probably be pretty good for him. We're not going too fast here. Alright, let's go ahead and try to draw a land. Not drawing a land. Do I want to naturalize that right now? Or do I just want to play this 3-2? Huh. I guess I'll naturalize it. I don't know, maybe I want to play the 3-2. I'm drawing that stupid Druid next turn. Yeah, I'm going to play the 3-2 and hope that the card under the Druid is a land. Do I want to trade off the 3-2 for the Greenwood Sentinel? Well, the answer is clearly yes now. So I'll take it. And let's go ahead and naturalize his artifact. Is he just mono green? Are we gonna get Gigantisword here? I hope not. I don't even know how big that guy is. It's like the only conceivable reason to be mono green, I would think. I think I'm content to play this guy. And we'll just Green Seeker end of turn, I guess. I think missing a land drop here is too big a deal. So I guess if I hit the land drop and then another land was under it, then I could go Gear Per Guide plus Strangling Spores. Okay, well, I guess I have to kill a 4-2 now. Not really what I wanted. Actually, let's go ahead and do this now. Alright, I'll Strangling Spores this guy. And it doesn't seem like we've really got any worthwhile attacks. Alright, doesn't have 4 power. Try to take a land off the top. We did. And we're going to play both our guys. He had a 4-drop that you didn't want to play, or a 4-power thing that you didn't want to play. Is Dreadmaw coming down? Oh, that's the guy's got 4 power. Yes, he does. So activate this guy now. I just don't think he's blocking, so I don't mind that much. And prevents our Rock's Oracle, I guess, from drawing a land. But you might note we don't have too much of a way to win this game. I guess Gear Per Guide, sort of, but if he just sits on that 5/5, he's just going to be drawing a card every turn. I would assume he's not attacking. I guess in my upkeep I will draw a Green Seeker. Play this guy and play my Gear Per Guide. Pretty epic board stall here. I guess he decks before we do. Alright, well, it's one of the cards that we need. has happened? Okay, well hopefully it lets me play my Lich's Caress. Alright, we got him. And yeah, he gets to... Oh, we ping him for one. So I'll leave... I don't know, his mono green deck's not going to make us discard, so I'll play my lens. So I want this on my turn. Oh, I want to click these here. Okay, I got it. I get it now. Doesn't look like 9 lands. I guess I missed just 1 point of damage for no reason there. I could have just got on with my Fel Spectre. Or how many times I've missed that. Just once, but... Can start getting in with my 2/2 as well. So Gear per Guide on you. Gear per Guide on you. Why can't I? You serious? Okay. They've thought about this. Shot of Night gets in for 1 as well because of the life gain. Really surprised he didn't go for the Gear per Guide there. It seems more threatening to me. Okay. Well, now it kind of makes sense. So 4, 6, 9, 13. So we can just block with a bunch of stuff and kill it. I mean, what's the alternative, really? Does he like kill basically everything? I think he does. So 4, 6, 9, 4, 6, 9, 13. So maybe we don't have to block with Gear per Guide. Alright. Yeah, I think we just get in. Maybe I was timed to not activate the Dry Green Seeker there. How much damage are we taking? Maybe I should think about this a little bit more carefully. Because we're say we don't block anything, 6, 10, 12. But he can't really attack with all those. I don't think. So I guess I'll get in. I guess. Maybe he can make some foolish attack, and then we can sneak out a win here. I think that's kind of the situation we're in, the sneak out a win kind of situation. So we do take a boatload now. Yeah, I don't know. If probably both these guys should be untapped right now. Certainly the Dryad Greenseeker should be. Alright, we take a 10 damage. I don't need to have a stop there. Sure. Alright, so let's go ahead. Chip in for 1 again. I don't know that we're really going to be able to do it, but I don't think we're dying next turn or anything. But it's not necessarily good. And yeah, I don't think we have to use our Titanic Growth this turn. Probably willing to just trade my boar for his 4-2. Boar's never getting in. Though if he blocks this way, he's like dead. Because he's tapping all of his guys with more than 2 power. So we're taking 7, 11, 13. Alright, I guess I'm just going to hope that we don't die. 8, 10, 13. We go to 5. Or hope that he doesn't have another guy. Alright, that guy doesn't have more than 2 power. Don't we just like have him dead on board here? I don't know what green instance he could have other than like a fog. Oh, there's nothing to do but to go for it. I don't think it really matters which way we go about it. Just making sure. Some instant speed life gain. Oh my god, we played it so stupidly. Oh, it hurts. We could have won there if we just used the... I didn't play around Plummet. We would have won if we had just... Ugh, that's dumb. Oh, that sucks. Ugh, we would have won if... Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't know how much it was wise to play around Plummet. I mean, better than... That's like the only card he could have that matters there. If he has Fog, he just wins. Oh, that's gross. Just didn't really think that through. Obviously if we just keep our Titanic growth, we just win. That's pretty brutal. Pretty brutal. But we'll soldier on. Probably a situation where it's worth pausing for just a second and thinking about what they can have, but I don't know. Hard to put him on Plummet there with his last card. Maybe not. I mean, maybe he looked exactly at our board and figured he could deal one to kill that flyer and not lose. Who knows? Both on top. Hopefully hit a swamp off this. I'll take a swamp. Famous last words. I don't think it matters how I do this. So I'll play Fell Spectre here just because I guess he's going to counter it. And yeah, hopefully no answer for the Isareth. I think I'll just get Isareth down here. Checking our yard to see what we're working with. Reading Isareth. Alright, bounce the guy. As long as it's not followed up by Essence Scatter, I don't mind too much. If it is, that kind of blows. I'm just going to go ahead and kill this stag now. I don't want to deal with the pump spell or cancel. Destroying all creatures, sure. We can't be too far behind here. Alright, blue-white presumably has something to do with that. You. Sure. definitely not. We're not behind, we're definitely not ahead. Well, we might be behind. Any kind of non-flying business here is going to be pretty obnoxious. Like a serpent, maybe? Ooh, salvager secrets. Getting back. Cancel. Makes sense. Yeah, I don't know when to time this naturalize. But I don't think it's right now, and just let him use his mana. So I think he would clearly do it. I'll just pass. That's kind of annoying. Yeah, we're definitely behind now, if that's not clear. So I'll naturalize his bird. Maybe I'll plummet his bird. See if he wants to cancel it. Maybe I'll try to naturalize now. I don't think it's gonna work, but yeah, not looking good. Can always go for the Titanic growth. Block plus Titanic growth play. No, you can't, because it dies before it deals damage, right? So you can't do that. Not looking good. Probably worth the block. Sure. Pretty dead if he counters it, yeah. Not sure what we can draw. Maybe Child of Night. How about Child of Night? Probably not. Alright, we lose. Alright, 3 and 2 now. Up against Sabaton. Yeah, I guess you gotta keep such a hand. Alright, blue-white should be a good color for naturalize. Let's see if this guy gets through. Obviously eager to block here for a few reasons. Ooh, that's a good target for naturalize. I think I'll just get down the boar. I don't think I want to. Maybe it's better to get down Ishareth here. Because I could have got back my 3-2 and then naturalized. I mean, I still get to use all my mana, so it's not that bad. And I'm going to be a little greedy and just let him equip. Hope it doesn't bite me in the arse. And I hope the combat stops at the right time. Alright, fair enough. We can, I guess we just get the sword now. I don't think I'm that worried about the 2/4 wand, even though it's pretty good with his 1/3s, but sure it even matters to attack with the 4/3 here. I'll just pass and play my land. Definitely Elvish Rejuvenators were 7 damage. But yeah, not sure exactly how we get out of this now. We probably don't. Looks like we might be going the old 3 and 3. Scarecrow. How about the Scarecrow? Everyone likes a little Scarecrow. So he's going to get us for 4. Yeah, I don't really know that we've got any reasonable out here. He just gets to ox that guy. Alright, well. 3-0, then 0-3. But that's how it goes, I guess. Let's see what we're opening with that pack. Sal, how about Sal? Don't actually want to get packs. Alright, cool guys. Well, thanks for watching. Catch you next time.